Yo, yo, yo. How's everybody doing? It's me, Dustin Coyle, coming at you again here. We're doing the MLB show today. We had a little bit of technical difficulty yesterday, so we're going to give it another shot today. This is going to be the Week 3 MLB recap. I'm once again going to be joined by my good friend, Matthew Beckham. And we're going to get a little bit of update on the Atlanta Braves to start out with, I think. And then we're going to do some more hot teams, cold teams, players, and then plays and just kind of important shit that happened there in the third week of the season. Before we start, I want you to go to Facebook and like the page Intelligent Thoughts there. If you're a Facebook user, if you're an Instagram user, how about Intelligent B Thoughts? Word B in between. Intelligent Thoughts. That's smart, right? And then on Twitter at Intelligent Tho1. Intelligent THO. And then the number 1 there. Go ahead and like or follow, talk shit, anything you want to do there. Those are the pages you can check me out at. And then, of course, rate, subscribe, review the podcast in general, wherever you can get podcasts, either at Spreaker.com/Intelligent Thoughts or wherever podcasts can be had. iTunes, Spotify, Podcast Addict, any of that stuff. So, here in a second, we're going to be joined with by Matthew Beckham. Excuse me. But before, let's listen to some music. So as I said, this is going to be the third week recap of the MLB show here on the Intelligent Thoughts podcast. I'm Dustin Coyle, and we're about to be joined by Matthew Beckham here in just a second. Everybody say hello to Matt. Hey Matt, how's it going?
It's good, brother. How's things on your end?
It's pretty good, man. Just sitting here. Glad that the Skype seems to be working pretty well right now. Having a beer, kind of just relaxing.
Yeah, same here. It's a beautiful day out here, man. The dog's just chilling out on the back porch.
Nice.
It's been a good day.
Fuck yeah, man. It's pretty nice here too, dude. The sun's definitely out. I was out, kind of just cruising and hanging out. Played basketball earlier today, so it was fun and shit. It's been a pretty productive day for it being like 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Speaking of the productivity, man, how did the Spartan race go last weekend for you?
It was good, man. It was a lot of fun. It was like 40 degrees and raining during the race, so it was pretty damn cold. A bunch of people got pulled off the course with like hypothermia and shit, but that's the life of a Spartan racer sometimes.
Yeah. Well, fuck, man. At least you didn't get hypothermia, right? That seems like it's not a good thing overall.
Yeah, no, I didn't get hypothermia. I had fun. It was a great time, man. Can't wait to do the next one.
That was Seattle, was that right?
Yeah, that was Seattle. It was a National Series race, so all the elite athletes were there. The guy that got top 10 actually came in 10th place. He actually collapsed across the finish line with hypothermia, apparently.
Really? He finished in 10th in the race. But he finished 10th overall, and he fell across the finish line, and people were just like kind of watching him like not doing well on the ground, and then finally they're like, oh shit, maybe we should help. Yeah, jeez, that's fucking crazy. And you were all right, huh? And Joe was all right?
Yeah, we both did great. Joe had a good race too. She beat her time from last year. We ran the same race last year. Yeah. And beat her time from then, so she was super happy with her results.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Obviously, we got the race coming up on June 29th here, a little over 2 months.
Yeah, buddy.
Playing basketball. I'm trying to sweat a little bit. Maybe lose 20 pounds, maybe. Probably not, but maybe 15. Maybe 10 or 15 pounds. That wouldn't be a bad
Hell yeah.
idea.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, let's get into the talk. You want to do some Braves updates, bro? Seeing as you're like the Braves
Sure, man.
aficionado.
Sure, man. Yeah, I'm down.
All right,
The
man. Obviously, some big shit happened, though.
Some big shit happened. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, fucking, what was the closer's name that is now out for the season?
Oh yeah, Aradis Vizcaíno, the guy that's
Vizcaíno.
supposed to be our closer on the year. That he had shoulder surgery yesterday and shut down for the rest of the year.
Officially. No,
Officially, he's
I
done.
just heard that this morning. I was like, that's not fucking good news. I'm actually watching the Braves game right now against Arizona. They're down 4-0 in the seventh. Not a great one here. But yeah, that's not good,
no,
man. As far as Vizcaíno,
that's been our main issue is our bullpen, man. We have great starting pitching right
yeah.
now. Mike Soroka was even he made his first start in 2019 today. He's another one of our rookies that's coming up. He went 5 innings, only allowed one earned run on 4 hits. So I mean, along with Max Fried, we got a couple of rookies that are looking super solid.
That dude pitched
So
today?
I mean, he's the one that started today's game, and
What's
it was
his
only
name?
1-0 when he left the game.
What's his name?
Mike Soroka.
Mike Soroka, huh?
Yep.
All right, dude. I'm all right with that, dude. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a good thing.
The pitching looks all right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah, 5 innings. Fucking. You know what I'm thinking? I kind of like how the Rays, and it still seems to be working out. They use an opener a lot of times. You know what I mean? I think that wouldn't be a bad idea to, because then you kind of alleviate some of the pressure off of the bullpen because then your starter technically goes late. But you have to come up with a good opener. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember who the guy that the Braves uses, or the Rays use, but I think that might not be a bad idea. With you know what I mean, with the weak bullpen and shit.
Yeah, because we got to figure something out.
Yeah.
We were a bunch of people are calling for Craig Kimbrell to get signed because
Yeah,
I don't know
saw
if you
that.
know this. He started with the Atlanta Braves, but he was drafted by us back in the day, and
Then traded him.
so it would be a nice reunion to see. But from what I'm hearing, Kimbrell is set on getting a multi-year contract, and we're only wanting 1 year. And plus, the guy's going to have to go down to extended spring training because from what I'm hearing, it's not like he's just going to be able to plug right in. They're going to want to send him down and have him do some live pitching.
I mean, that would make sense, but and I did hear that there was the weird issue between the 1 year and the 2 year shit, but that doesn't seem like it should be that big of a problem for Atlanta mainly. I mean, you can kind of swallow money a little bit. They just made a killing off of the 2 contracts with Acuna and Albi. It's not a killing, but they have like assured that they really won't have to pay very much money. I mean, so you can kind of throw that money away ish to get a pitcher. I feel like, I don't know.
I would definitely agree with that. Our most
Give
of
him 2
our
years.
best players are on pretty team friendly contracts.
Yeah, give him 2 years.
I think Josh Donaldson is the only one that we're even paying. We're paying Josh Donaldson $23 for the 1 year of service.
Yeah, because
So,
it wasn't a trade.
I don't think they have any big contracts.
Didn't they get Donaldson in a trade, or was he signed as a free agent?
He was signed as a free agent. Our new GM was his GM in Toronto back when he signed with them. So he had a little bit of rapport with our GM.
Word. Well, fuck. I mean, it's still kind of been rough. They haven't been playing terribly well lately. They lost like their last 2, losing right now. The NL East looks pretty tough though. Still.
It does.
Phillies are
It does.
balling.
There seems to be a lot of NL East beating up on each other right now.
Uh-huh.
They've been playing each other a lot in the first couple of weeks
Yeah,
of
I
the
noticed
season,
that.
which has been nice.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of eliminates games there in the middle or towards the end, probably the middle of the season. But it just sucks to have to play all of those games. And the same thing with the Central. I mean, I saw, for example, Christian Yelich has 9 home runs this year, and 8 of them have come against St. Louis.
That is ridiculous, right?
Yeah. What the fuck is that? And then they've played 8 games already. I think you only play 17 or something against a team, right? Or 19, one of those. But I mean, yeah, like
It is pretty crazy to be doing such meaningful games so early in the year. I have to agree there, man.
I don't love that, but you do obviously want to see it gets a little bit more hype for the season going when you have rivalries and interdivisional matchups and shit like that right off the bat, I think.
Yeah, man. And did you see that Yelich had 3 home runs just in one game the other day against St. Louis?
Yeah, yeah. And I think that he had 2 or 3 home runs in one game earlier in the year against St. Louis too. I think it was literally like 2 3 home run games or 1 2 run home or a 1 2 and 1 3 home run game. I mean I don't even. I think that's just kind of coincidence, though. Honestly, I mean, I don't. I don't know. Yelich is a good hitter. I think it just kind of happens to be coincidence that that's how it went down.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, exactly like we just said, he's played 8 games against them already.
Yeah,
he just had a great start to the season.
Yeah, and they're all pretty good, honestly. I mean, the Cubs have won 3 straight, so they're almost 500. And then Milwaukee's 5 games over 500. Pittsburgh is somehow 4 games over 500. They've won 3 straight.
Did you see that Pittsburgh has the best team ERA in the National League?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I do see they've only given up 54 runs. That's ridiculous. Cincinnati's only given up 59.
I know. Cincinnati, somehow, they just can't score, but they have great pitching.
They do have good pitching. And they're a terrible team. I actually watched their game yesterday with Sonny Gray and shit like that. I think it was against the Dodgers, pretty sure. Maybe that was 2 days ago. But yeah, it was, I don't know.
They got your boy Puig, though, man. What's going on there?
I like Puig, man. He's fucking, he played, I think he had a run, bro, in the loss. That's not bad. I think he was the first guy to get a run. They didn't play very good. And he's not that great. I actually saw an article on ESPN or MLB or some shit like that that some guy executive with the Dodgers said if he gave half a shit, he'd still be a Dodger. Talking about Puig.
Yeah, I think that his main problem is I feel like he's one of those guys that doesn't hustle on every play kind of deal. Yeah. He's so good, but he doesn't show that hustle you want to see on a dude is ground out to second, not hustling down the line or some shit.
Yeah, I agree. I mean he's a bit of a head case overall. You know, not bad, not terrible, but like more so than most MLB players. You know, and then that, yeah, he does have a lack of hustle a little bit to some extent, you know. So, and it sucks, man, because realistically, he should have been like one of the best. Physically, he's like a I don't know, like a Bo Jackson type almost, man. He's fucking huge, man.
He has the perfect body for the game. He's crazy like power. He's fast.
Yeah, he's
good explosive. in the outfield.
Yeah, he can steal bags and shit. Somewhat, sure. Obviously, you gotta be on the horse there to do that shit. I was also looking at the fucking NL Central. Milwaukee's 12-7, but they have the worst run differential of everybody in the NL Central at -2. Literally, Cincinnati's only -1, and Cincinnati's 5-12, bro. I mean that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I mean, Milwaukee must have got fucking killed in the games that they've given up by far the most runs in the NL Central. And they've scored like the 3rd most, but I mean, they've given up shit. I mean, like the 3rd most in all of NL.
Milwaukee's got a pretty solid bullpen, though, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. They got that Jeffries cat and shit.
I think they're one of those Josh Hader, that if they can hand over a lead, that they keep it.
Yeah, Josh Hader's a fucking stud.
Yeah.
I think the last time I checked, he had given up 0 runs on the year, but I'm pretty sure he might have given up. I think that was actually like at the end of last week when I looked it up. But I mean, again, and I think he had, you know, a shitload of strikeouts for a reliever. You know what I mean? Like 4 or 5 appearances, 4 or 5 saves, something like that. Still though, 12-7, they got the best record in the NL. I mean, seems to be working for them. 5-2 at home. I guess that means something, maybe. Yeah.
Did you see that Ronald Acuna Jr. was the NL Player of the Week last week?
Only after you told me, but yeah, I saw it.
He had like a 500, like an over 500 batting average.